You loved him, you wanted to keep the relationship going, and you just tried to keep it going in that way.
Demi Moore released her new memoir, and she's dropping big names and also some serious truth bombs. It's the year 2019, and if you didn't know, well, you're about to know that celebrity memoirs are basically the new burn book. It's just a fact, and a proven fact for that matter, because Demi Moore just reappeared out of the woodwork and back into the limelight with her new memoir titled Inside Out, but she couldn't quite come back in without making a dramatic entrance. Demi sat down with Ellen to talk about the book containing excerpts about her childhood, which Ellen describes as pretty messed up. But when it came time to talk about her relationship, specifically the one featuring Ashton Kutcher, Demi didn't hold back, and it gets all sorts of awkward and very personal for national television. But first off, let's just address the elephant in the room. The elephant that was the 15-year age difference between these two. The world became fascinated with their relationship, which began in 2003 and ended in 2013. What shocked fans the most was the part in the memoir where Demi talks about Ashton's infidelity and his attempts to justify his cheating by suggesting the two partake in threesomes. I warned you, didn't I?
He expressed something that was of a fantasy, and it was in my efforts to want to please and be what I thought he wanted.
Right.
Just what does Milo think about all of this? But moving on in the interview turned therapy session, Demi goes on to say when he allegedly cheated that he used the fact that they had already gone into threesome territory to justify his actions, saying, because we had brought in a third party into our relationship, Ashton said that blurred the lines and to some extent justified what he's done. Following her agreement to threesomes, Demi admitted to feeling completely shameful and like she was to blame. She then revealed that Ashton finally admitted to cheating after the second time, but before their separation, she broke her 20-year sobriety as she was under the impression that Ashton wanted, quote, the girl who could have a glass of wine at dinner or who could do a tequila shot at a party. And after miscarrying a pregnancy at 6 months, she also writes that she began abusing alcohol and Vicodin. However, she ultimately doesn't feel the need to out anyone, just to simply tell her story, saying, I'm definitely not interested in blaming anyone. It's a waste of energy. There you have it. No pointing fingers, no placing blame, just an entire book released to the public with the most personal of entries. If you're wondering how Ashton is handling all of these revelations or what his response to the accusations are, he tweeted, I was about to push the button on a really snarky tweet, then I saw my son, daughter, and wife, and I deleted it. So there you have it. It looks like Ashton's focusing on the high road. Anyways, that's all the news I have to share with you today, but I'm curious to know what you think about this whole memoir, and better yet, do you think Milo is at all shocked? I'm sure there are so many sides to this story, but let me know your thoughts down here in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe. As always, click right over here for another new video. I'm your host, Fiona Zaring. You can follow me on socials at Fiona Zaring, and I'll see you guys next time.